With us tonight, JC Maure from Mexico City, Mexico. We also have, of course, Jay. Jay's here. What's up, Pastor Jay? And behind the curtain, we have Fly Robin. We have Robin from beautiful Orlando, Florida. Hi, Robin.
Hi there.
There she is. Robin's going to be our co-producer tonight. Uh, Now, our shows are sponsored, and as always, we are sponsored tonight by DJ Event Planner. Check them out. And we have other sponsors as well. Have a look at who they are, checking out the links in the description of this video. Once again, thank you, Troy and DJ Event Planner. So, Boston John isn't here, but we're still going to do his record roundup.
Okay.
Where we pick a record to turn our audience on to, something they could listen to, or maybe it's something for mobile. It doesn't really matter. It's something we think is good. Jay, what do you have this week?
Well, in lieu of our great loss of the incredible Jeff Beck last week, I'm going to go with one of my favorite Jeff Beck albums, and that's Blow by Blow. Produced by George Martin.
Oh, wow.
From the Beatles.
The Beatles guy.
The biggest hit off of it would be Because We've Ended as Lovers, which most DJs don't know. Most people don't know. A lot of people know it's a Stevie Wonder song. What they don't know is it's a Stevie Wonder song with vocals. And it was put out, and the woman's name is Sarita. And it was like Stevie Wonder presents Sarita because We've Ended as Lovers. And Jeff Beck heard it and just had to do it as an instrumental. And there's always been this kind of urban legend that Jeff Beck, which is true, Jeff Beck played on Superstition for Stevie Wonder. So he was really keen on him doing Because We've Ended as Lovers when he approached him. But it's a phenomenal album, pretty groundbreaking. Production's incredible. And just, I think the best quote I heard was Jimmy Page. There are great guitar players, and then there's Jeff Beck.
Jeff Beck is somebody who I can tell you, quite honestly, I'm not as familiar with as I should be. So maybe I'm going to have to check this out because I don't.
You can get lost in his catalog pretty easy. It's a lot of jazz.
Yeah.
It's a lot of blues. It's 99% instrumental. But I think the stuff that you'd probably do well with is the period in the late 60s, early 70s with the Jeff Beck group with Rod Stewart singing. Okay. So there's a lot of great Rod Stewart tracks.
Is that some kind of incarnation of Faces, or is that something different?
Well, believe it or not, it was Jeff Beck, Rod Stewart. I don't know drummer, but bass player was from the Faces and now Stones, Ronnie Wood. Ronnie Wood played bass.
Oh, nice.
So it's partially Faces. And the funniest part is there's tracks that Jimmy Page plays on. So it's sort of kind of technically almost Zeppelin, because there's a period where John Paul Jones, Jimmy Page, Jeff Beck play before Led Zeppelin is formed, where it looked like this could be Led Zeppelin sort of thing. Yeah, he was all over the map. He was actually, before Ronnie Wood was invited to join the Stones, there's a list of guitar players famously that turned them down, and one of them was Jeff Beck. He was invited to join the Stones. He said no. Rory Gallagher, the amazing blues artist who I did one of his albums here, I think I did Photo Finish. He also turned it down, and Ronnie Wood took it. So, but yeah.
Right on. JC, do you have one for us this week?
Yeah, I have one. It's Robert Palmer, Riptide.
Oh yeah, sure. The 80s Robert Palmer album.
Yeah, this is how I got to know him, and he has some good tracks here. Addicted to Love is the I Didn't They Turn You On.
Yeah. Is Simply Irresistible on that one too, or is that the next one?
No, it's not here.
Okay.
I think that's the next one.
Yeah,
it's in the next one, but it was how he was introduced to me, and it was great. A great record.
JC and I are the same age, so I know when he heard that because it's and what age he was, because I heard it at the same time. And I knew Bad Case of Loving You, but I wasn't thinking, oh, that's Robert Palmer. And my understanding of how things worked out was he was kind of under the radar. Then he joined the group Power Station with members of Chic and Duran Duran, and they were going to go on tour. And Robert Palmer's like, no, people know who I am again. I'm going to go ahead and do my own stuff. And that's what Riptide ended up being. So cool choice. I'm going to do a quick one. And I can't believe I've never done this. Cannot believe it because it's one of my favorite albums. And some people would say it's not the best album from this group. I would argue that it probably is, although they have another fantastic album. And that would be Daft Punk Discovery. A lot of people talk about Homework, but I'm a Discovery guy. That's One More Time, Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger. Wow, where's my head?
Is Digital Love on?
Digital Love, yep.
It.
But the whole album is really good. Check it out sometime. And there's actually a Japanese animation movie to the album. And if you've ever seen a music video from that album, like if you've seen the video for One More Time or Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, or Digital Love, it's a snippet from the movie. But it's a whole movie with the whole album from front to back with no talking in it. And it's really good.
This isn't like Wizard of Oz and Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, though, right?
This is a lot more comprehensive than.
But does the album work with the movie, or did the movie be made specifically for the album? Do you know what I'm saying?
The movie was made for the album.
Okay.
It was a very famous artist who did it, who passed away, but he was the guy who did like Akira and all that stuff. If you're into the anime thing, but yeah, it was made for the album. It's a very cool story. I like it. I'm not into that kind of thing, but I really enjoyed this. Yeah. There's probably maybe 2 songs on there that I'm not real excited about. There's one called Superheroes that samples Who's Been Sleeping in My Bed by Barry Manilow that I'm not crazy about. But otherwise, it's a pretty solid album. Everything on it's really good. I just turned Jay on to Voyager, which was from that album.
Great track.
Yeah, the album's full of tracks like that. So that's my pick for the week.
Well, I think Digital Love's my favorite Daft Punk song, probably.
Digital Love's really good.
Yeah,
check the album out. There's one called High Life I absolutely love, and they're sampling. Oh geez, what is it? I can't remember what the heck it is. It's a Traveras song, I think, but it's fantastic. It's just a good album.
Awesome.
I think a lot of, like I said, people overlook it. They're looking at Homework all the time, which is groundbreaking and really good, and their big debut album. But I like Discovery. I really dig that album.
That was their freshman or their sophomore effort? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, kind of. I mean, they did some other things and 12 inches and things, but as far as their big releases, yeah, that was the second one. They spent a lot of time on it. There was some gap there. I think it was like a 3-year gap, but it was well spent, and it's full of samples. And I think the reason they call it Discovery is because you're actually discovering new artists by listening to this album, because you're trying to figure out where the hell those samples are from. They do not list them in the liner notes.
Right.
And they don't tell you who they are. And I believe that's intentional because they want you to discover it for yourself. And it's still a conversation that people are having on social media. There are, Reddit groups and things where they're trying to figure out what these samples are. And some people still haven't found them on some of the tracks. They still can't nail it down. So, and I broke some of them down on my YouTube channel early on, that I had found, not personally found, but discovered someone had found them. Then I did the loops and things and tried to, reconstruct the songs. But anyway, that's my pick this week.
Cool.
We've got a fun exercise for us this week too. I think it's something you'll enjoy. I think it's something John Young will enjoy putting up. Let's say that there's a brand new DJ and they're going to go do their first party, and it's a wedding. Well, I don't recommend you do your first party as a wedding. Let's also pretend this DJ doesn't know anything about music. I don't recommend that you go out and DJ and know nothing about music. Yep. Let's just hypothetically say there's someone going out there.
It happen.
Yeah. They don't have any music, and they're going to DJ a wedding for the first time. It's up to the 4 of us superheroes to build them a music library for the wedding. Just comprehensive stuff, must-haves. And remember, they're probably going to do 5 or 6 hours of music. So I thought it would be fun to go around the room and pick must-have tracks for this DJ to have. And these could be tracks that any DJ should have.
You got one track per round.
One track per round. Yep.
Okay.
What do you think of this game? Do you understand you understand this, JC? You got it. You know what we're doing. Yeah. Robin, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Robin's going to play this game with us. So should I start?
Sure.
Okay. You should have Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World. Jay.
You should have for the Latin crowd in front of you is the Suavemente by Elvis Crespo.
You should have it for the Gringo crowd in front of you too, because they like that song.
Yeah. You should have Bee Gees, Staying Alive.
Robin.
What? I'm trying not to go too far back here.
Well, just anything that you think any DJ should have at a wedding.
Yeah. Twist and Shout.
You should also have Shout, the Otis Day and the Nice version.
I didn't want to.
Well, no, I don't go next. That was my pick.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Brian's pick.
Yeah.
Okay, Twist and Shout. And then, all right.
Shout, and then Jay.
My pick would be you definitely have to have Usher. Yeah.
Good. Casey.
Okay, Walk the Moon, Shut Up and Dance.
Robin.
I'm being so slow on this that
That's okay.
It's just like I follow
okay.
The Walk the Moon there. I'm trying not to follow along with say a track that you just should have.
Why? Yeah, yeah, what track should you just generally have at a wedding?
Girls just want to have fun.
There you go.
There you go.
You should also have Chubby Checker, The Twist. Jay, what should you have?
I think you got to have Black Eyed Peas. I got a feeling.
JC.
It's the Sister Sledge, We Are Family.
Yeah. Are you okay with this, Robin? You kind of getting the flow of it?
Yeah, I'm kind of getting the flow without trying to mix here on my head.
No, we're not mixing. We're just picking songs that you should have.
Okay.
Normal songs. Without repeating.
Footloose.
Good. Footloose is good. Let's see. What else should you have? You should have Happy by Pharrell.
Got to have Flow Rider. Low.
Yes, you do.
It's the Cool and the Gang Celebration.
Excellent.
A celebration, and am I gonna go with Boogie Nights?
Okay, that's Heat Wave, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go with it just came in my head and left my head. What the hell's wrong with me? I'm gonna go with Brick House. Commodores.
Good one.
Jay.
I am going to go with Montel Jordan. This is how we do it.
All right. JC.
It's the Bruno Mars 24K Magic.
Yep.
Robin.
We have to do that. Bruno Mars, 2014 Magic. Get that out of my head now.
I'm just saying I would have done Uptown Funk. That's what I would have done instead of 24K Magic. But that's me. It doesn't matter.
You're at 10 BPM off, so you can still pull off.
I'm not trying to beat mix. Just trying to give a music.
No. In my head, I'm saying like you're trying to, we're providing a spectrum.
Right.
Because we could all name 128 BPM songs through the whole list.
Yeah.
It'd be like,
right.
What happens when they're at 105?
Right.
Shut Up and Dance with Me.
We did that one, I think.
Yeah, we just Shut Up and Dance.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Oh, we just lost our PG rating.
There goes the show.
Yeah. All right. Jupiter.
Drops of Jupiter by Train.
Yes, Train Stop. There you go. Thank you.
Can't Help Falling in Love with You, Elvis Presley.
Righteous Brothers, Unchained Melody.
How about Dancing Queen?
Oh boy, look at this. Look at this. We got a rock star over here.
Yeah, ABBA really a good one. Yeah. And
Steve's helping you out in the comments section, Robin. Look.
yeah. See? No, I was gonna say, he's sitting there speaking of ABBA, and I'm going, okay, Donna Summers would probably go in there somewhere. I don't. Oh, I think he's got YMCA. Oh yeah,
Yes.
he's gonna have me doing line dance.
You gotta have them. You gotta have them.
You do have to have line dances for weddings, so I'm not gonna stay away from them.
Yeah, we're not trying to be too cool for school here. We're just trying to put together the must have.
Building a creative music that somebody could go to a random wedding and be successful with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Average. So I guess I'm just gonna have to go down the line dance. No, I don't want to do that. I'll let somebody else do that. A song that I play a lot, almost at every event that I do, is Hot in Here by Nelly.
I would have to say Get
Earth,
Low.
Wind and Fire, Boogie Wonderland.
Jay?
Get Low, Little John the East Side Boys.
Nice. And we're back to Robin again.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah, I start thinking too much into this. And Get Up and Boogie. I'm trying to think of, we already did that, didn't we?
Well, here, I got an idea. We'll go around, and when you get a good one that we missed, raise your hand.
Let's go.
So, Boogie Wonderland's good, but I gotta play September.
Yeah, I play that up.
Yeah, I didn't want to just follow into the Earth, Wind, and
You
Fire.
totally can. Yeah, just throw it out. It's all good.
Okay. You just go for it.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to go back to the lines. Got to have the Cupid Shuffle.
Yeah.
That's a given.
Absolutely. JC.
The Four Seasons or What a Night, December 1963.
Nice. Now, would you do the original or would you do the redrum from the 80s or the 90s?
The original, I like it very much.
I do too.
I'd probably do the redrum though.
Oh, are we going to do the electric slide too now?
I guess we are because you just said it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to do I Will Survive, Gloria Gaynor.
I haven't played that in decades. I think.
It's weird because it's a breakup song, but for some reason it goes over really well at a wedding. I don't know why.
I haven't thought of it in forever.
Yeah.
One that I have started to replay though that I think would be beneficial because we're going back to that era is Return of the Mac. That's starting to get played.
Mark
again.
Morrison, right?
Yeah.
Okay. JC?
Diana Ross, Upside Down.
Oh, I love that song. That's all now Rogers and Bernard.
Gotta make a face. Gotta be honest. Gotta make a face.
Well, remember, we're in Mexico City. We're a little different.
Oh, yeah. That's the beauty of it.
Right. It's a little different there. So.
Elton John, Tiny Dancer.
All right.
You have luck with that one?
I haven't played it in years, but when I play it, they go nuts over it.
I play it during dinner sometimes. See if I can get a sing along.
I've had it requested, for certain things. And yeah, it does really well. I'm going to go, You're Still the One, Shania Twain. Get a little country slow song in there somewhere.
Yep, there you go. Dua Lipa, Levitating.
Nice. The rapless edit. That's the one I like to do.
Yeah.
Just so it rolls.
This one is that there's a singer in Mexico that sings it, that it's very popular, but you can go with the Jackson's 5, Blame It on the Boogie.
That song is huge everywhere but here. Yeah. They love it in Australia. They love it in England.
I love that song.
It's a great song, but like you hear it on the radio when I'm in Australia. It was like played every couple hours. They'd play the song like as a big hit.
Yeah, and Luis Miguel plays it, sings it in Mexico, and it's and it's very big.
So would you do the Michael Jackson version or the Mexican version?
I would do the Mexican version of Luis Miguel, but so it's Blame It on the Boogie.
Right on. All right, Robin, we're counting on you here.
Okay, I'm going to go with How Deep Is Your Love, Bee Gees.
Okay, slow track. How about, geez, it was just in my head. I was going to do this one. I'm like, oh yeah, that would be a really good idea. Miley Cyrus, Party in the USA.
Yep. I've played that a bunch of times. That's kind of come back.
Oh, it never left in my world. And what's weird about that song is when I play it, the guys go nuts. It's not the girls, it's the guys. It's bizarre. Like of a certain age. You know, the 20-ish.
Yeah, it hits that sweet spot.
Yeah.
This is a Latin track that kind of came out in the last year and a half. But I've played it at all white events and it goes over huge. And that would be Farruko, Pepas, or Pepas Farruko. Does really well.
JC, what do you got?
Here in Mexico, you have to play on weddings. The Depeche Mode, I just can't get enough.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Weddings and Mormon events. Love that song. That's a great song. Robin.
Yeah, he was talking about the 24K magic. It's always kind of nice to follow with like a Michael Jackson song.
Okay, what do you think?
And Working Day and Night.
All right. I'm going to go... Jeez, where's my head? I keep coming up with these songs. Oh, Love Shack. Have Love Shack. Just have it. They still want to hear it. I don't know why, but they do. Okay.
True. I'm going to go Dance, Cake by the Ocean.
Good. Is that how you say it, Dance?
That's how I say it.
Yeah, I never knew how to.
I'm sure there's another. I'm sure it's some bizarre pronunciation, but
right.
I bought it, so I feel ownership is 9/10 of the law, and I can just pronounce it.
You can call it whatever you want.
They're just happy I'm playing it. You know, they're not exactly headlining stadiums right now. So,
Casey.
Well, what I'm thinking is Lionel Richie, All Night Long.
Okay.
That's a good one.
All right. And I'm going to try, because I have some younger people out here that are going to want to hear some newer songs. So I kind of imagining my guest.
Okay.
And I'm going to play Levitating.
I already said that.
We said we did Levitating.
See, that's how great I'm at. I'm keeping up with the score. Okay. Doja Kiss Me. More? Radio.
Doja Cat.
Okay.
Doja Cat.
Pitbull, Fireball.
Oh. Okay, another Latin one. Celia Cruz, La Vida es un Carnaval.
Is that Carnival of Life?
Yeah.
Yeah, Celia Cruz. Yeah.
Yeah, I play that all the time.
Life is a Carnival, or however the hell it's translated. I don't know.
New one that started to get traction towards the end of the year that I love the vibe of is Lizzo, About Damn Time.
Yes. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah. And the Beautiful Disco Machine remix is fire.
The radio edit's fine. I mean, it's just a good song.
But it goes from like a 109 to a 119 with Purple Disco, and it's fire. Such a good version.
I have to give it a listen. Probably have it.
Robin?
Don't like Wild Thing?
Yes. And while we're at it, let's just throw this one in, because I do play it once in a while. Not as much as I used to. I used to play it at every gig. Now I play it occasionally, and when I do, it goes over really well. The CNC Music Factory, going to make you sweat.
I'm going to go
with... with another Latin, the artist is Mark Anthony, Vivir Mi Vida. No?
Yes.
Yeah, I played that 2 weeks ago.
And I'm going to throw in some Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back.
Good. That's a really good one. I'm going to go House of Pain, Jump Around.
Teo Cruz, Dynamite.
Cool.
Well, Juanes, which is Latin also, La Camisa Negra. Everybody will dance for it.
Wow. See, Steve's there helping you out, Robin.
Okay. Since I got a little bit of rock and roll and maybe some people that like hip hop, I'm gonna go with "Walk This Way," Run DMC.
Okay. I'm going to go with, what am I going to go with? Okay, I'm going to go with one that I have to have it. I don't play it all the time, but I have to have it because when they want it, they really want it. And that is John Denver, Thank God I'm a Country Boy.
Oh,
Yep.
It's just, I got to have it just in case. I'm a total loser if I don't have it.
AC/DC Shook Me All Night Long.
Aretha Franklin, Say a Little Prayer.
yeah, that's a good one.
Respect is the big one in the States.
Yeah, Respect is much bigger here.
Rihanna, Root Boy.
Or We Found Love is really big.
Yeah, I wasn't sure which one on there.
We Found Love is the one that I play all the damn time. I know it's her and Calvin Harris, but still.
Yeah.
That's the one you get most requests for?
Yeah.
Yep. Same there.
Yeah, We Found Love is the big Rihanna song. If she has a hit that comes out, maybe it comes in for a minute, but then it always goes back to We Found Love. That's like the big banger. It's a fun song with a lot of energy. Oh,
Was that your? Oh,
we'll call it mine. Sure.
oh, okay. I'm gonna go Pitbull and Kesha, Timber.
Nice. That's a big request too. Big request.
Okay, Depth, Are You Gonna Be My Girl?
Nice.
Yes. Try not to go back too far, but I do like Diana Ross. So I'm coming out.
All right.
What kind of wedding are we doing here?
I played that last summer. Yeah.
Some weddings, yeah.
Well, there's some people that like.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. More of that Nile Rodgers Edwards stuff. How about I love it, Iconopop. I still do that one a lot. It goes over really well.
I'm gonna have to go old school, Mr. Michael Jackson, Billie Jean.
Yes.
I Wanna Dance with Somebody, no?
Yep.
Whitney Houston. Yep. Big, huge
Bang for
request.
weddings. Huge up there. Nope. Nope, won't go away.
I did Bowie already.
What's that?
I probably did a Bowie already, didn't I?
No, no one said a Bowie.
Let's dance.
Okay, that's like the old Bowie dance song. Yeah, it's good. I'm gonna go because this one comes up a lot too. Madonna, Like a Prayer.
Oh,
Okay, I will see your Madonna Like a Prayer with Lady Gaga, Just Dance.
Nice. Or Poker Face.
I mean, every one of these could have a multiple. It's just now I'm seeing Just Dance has come back lately more than Poker Face.
Has it?
Yeah. And that's based on like 3 weddings that asked for Just Dance and nobody asked for Poker Face. Yeah.
Right
now.
You got something for us, JC?
no, well, this is The Killers, Mr. Brightside.
That's good.
The right age group, that's a killer song.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake, Rock Your Body.
Nice. I'm going to go Body Rockers. I Like the Way You Move.
I'm going to go Backstreet Boys. Backstreet's Back.
Everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah, Vanilla Ice, 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 Baby.
Swoosh. Beautiful.
Oh gosh. Okay. felt sound funny coming out of me. Snoop Dogg, drop it like it's hot.
Is that? Yeah, that's Snoop Dogg, right?
And Pharrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Right on, right on, right on.
Okay.
All right, all right, all right. That's and it's funny because I have these songs and I'm ready to spit them out, and then once we do the round, I'm trying to keep track of who's next, and I lose it because I have brain damage. I have these great songs, but I just can't spit them out. What haven't we played at this wedding? What do we need to play at this wedding or have on us to play at this wedding? Wannabe Spice Girls.
Good one. I think the one you have to play at every wedding, you have to play Bust a Move, Young MC.
Young MC, right after Wild Thing that Robin mentioned earlier.
Yeah, you can play also You Can't Touch This by MC Hammer.
I'm going back with the staple singers. I'll take you there.
Wow. Going back to some stacks. Never played that at a wedding. I've never played that.
Nope.
Yeah, if you got people that are belly rubbing a lot.
It's a cool song, and I can see playing it. I've just never done it.
Again, we're doing this based on not seeing this crowd. So
no, we're almost putting some.
We just make the catalog, so it's hard to give a wrong answer. I mean,
yeah,
there'll be a track eventually that you're kind of like, but you can think of a track as like, oh, this might be earlier than later.
Yeah,
because we're kind of really heavy on dance at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, in most weddings, you're going to have a cocktail, a dinner,
right? So, but you could totally play the staple singers song for dinner.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Some of these tracks are like a little earlier in the night.
Yeah. And here I gotta pull something out of my hat. How about Def Leppard, Pour Some Sugar on Me?
Yep. That's a big wedding one.
Yeah.
If you do the AC/DC track.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you bang the
Rio Macarena, no? So they just...
If you do the AC/DC track later, you got to go into it from or out of it to Bon Jovi.
Yes.
Living on a Prayer.
Yes. Of course you do.
Because they'll sing along. If you kill the chorus, they'll all sing.
Yep. And I guess it's Robin's turn.
Piano Man, Billy Joe.
Excellent. 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 Yes.
If it's
excellent.
9 o'clock on a Saturday, especially.
Good one to have. Let's see. Oh boy, that was a really good one, Robin. It's getting harder. I mean, it's all there, but it's just getting harder. Oh, come on, Brian, spit it out. What's the tune you're gonna play? Oh man, this is terrible. I should totally know this. Why am I brain farting? I'm good at this. I'm really good at this.
Well, you're not my age, so you're thankful.
Man, come on. This is embarrassing. I should know. Okay, I'm gonna. And I've had that nightmare before, where I'm at a wedding and I have to play the first song and I can't choose it. This is almost that nightmare where I can't just pick a song and throw it on. How about Friends in Low Places, Garth Brooks?
Oh, that's a great sing along. Very good.
Okay. Yeah. I will follow that with Mr. Glenn Miller, In the Mood.
Okay. JC.
King Harvest, Dancing in the Moonlight.
Excellent.
I have a lot of luck with Three Dog Night, 14 World.
Excellent. How about Country Girl, Shake It For Me, Luke Bryan? It's
a great mix with that is to come out of Little John, Turned Down for What, into Luke Bryan, Country Girl, Shake That For Me. I do it all the time. And it crushes.
JC.
Lou Bega, Mambo number 5.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Robin.
Okay, this is for the Southerners. Leonard Skinner, Sweet Home Alabama.
Excellent. I play it for the Northerners, too. Salt and pepper push it.
This one's controversial, but I think the stink is off him enough now that you can come back with.
Okay.
It was a famous wedding dance in the early days of YouTube, and that would be Forever by Chris Brown.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
I started playing that again this year, and it went over really well.
I had to do that for a wedding recessional recently.
You've seen the dance video, right? Had millions and millions of hits. They dance into the church, but then when he beat up Rihanna, there was the whole controversy of boycotting Chris Brown.
Right.
You know, kind of where R. Kelly is today. But I've noticed now, because couples are young enough, that, you know, it's in their wheelhouse.
Sure. JC.
NSYNC, bye, bye, bye.
NSYNC, bye, bye, bye. All right. Robin.
Rock and Roll, Another One Bites the Dust by Queen.
All right. Let's do. Oh, jeez. It was on the tip of my tongue, too. What's wrong with me? Come on, dude. It was on the tip of my tongue. Call Me Maybe. Carly Rae Jepsen.
This is a track that I will sometimes end the Right Age Wedding group with, not in this order, but Shut Up and Dance, Mr. Brightside, and then this track, especially if they're a theater style group, and that is Queen, Don't Stop Me Now.
Yeah, that's been one you've been what word am I looking for? You've been talking about it a lot lately.
Yeah, it's such a good song, but the right group, forget it. They just go for it.
JC.
It's you remember this remake of the DJ Michael, What's Up?
DJ Miko.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah,
absolutely. That I just to play the hell out of that. Robin.
Beyonce, Crazy in Love.
I like that song. I do this one for the encore sometimes because I never play it, but for some reason I throw it on for an encore, and that's Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. It Takes Two.
Yep, that's still got traction.
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna go earlier in the night, something a little fast but a little mellow at the same time, and that would be Love and Happiness, Al Green.
Nice.
I don't play Let's Stay Together at a wedding.
Right, that's not appropriate.
Not appropriate.
Yeah, but it don't get requested at a wedding.
And I explained to him that he wrote it to his wife when she found out he cheated on her, and that usually kills the request pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I'm like, yeah. Oh, let's not play that. Good idea.
Go ahead, JC.
Rather we'll put this down. It would be. Oh my God. Yes, down. I was thinking of is
It's even hard for seasoned guys to do this.
is
They're all coming to me now, of course.
yeah.
As they were coming to you when I was stumbling.
Well,
We'll get back to JC. Robin.
yeah. Let me think a little bit more.
I don't know why I got Michael Jackson on what? That PPY, the
A PYT? Yeah.
Yeah, PYT. And the thing is that's kind of iffy if the bride and groom want Michael Jackson.
It really goes over with the right crowd though. It's kind of a later at night track that I've done a lot. And if it's the right crowd, they eat it up. They love it.
I just ask them if there's artists they don't want. Because once the Michael Jackson doc came out with R. Kelly, It was a good 6-8 months where it was like no Michael Jackson, no R. Kelly. You got it.
Yeah, maybe, you know, they
Not my job to play what they didn't
sure,
ask me to play. You know,
sure. So is it my turn?
your turn.
Did I say Funky Town Lips Incorporated?
You just did.
No, I just did.
And I don't know if this track was huge in the USA, but here in Mexico was great. It's DJ Otzi with Hey Baby.
I know the song, and it did nothing here, but yeah, it was big overseas. Yeah, it's who did it originally?
I don't remember.
Hey Baby, it's like a 60s song. Robin probably knows it.
You wanna be my girl?
Yeah, hey baby, I wanna know if you be my girl.
Yeah,
It's like a dance version of that. Yeah.
A ring a bell.
Good one. Yeah.
Jay,
Justin Timberlake, Can't Fight the Feeling.
can't stop the feeling.
Can't-
Or yeah, can't fight it or stop it.
Yeah, one or the other.
Something. Robin, do you want to give it a try?
Stop. You're right. Can't stop the feeling.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what inappropriate. And even though it's kind of not, No Scrubs is no a pretty good song.
I'm gonna go like I said, I think of all these songs and then they just go cool wedding song. Let's do our song that people like at weddings. You know, someone mentioned Dancing Queen by ABBA earlier. I do really well with following that up with Take a Chance on Me. Like do a 2-4 with that one. I do really well with it.
Well, I'll join you on the same group because it's come back this year, and I don't know why. It must have been in a video or something. And that's ABBA, Gimme, Gimme, Gimme.
Yes. Yeah,
That's suddenly blowing up again.
I noticed that too.
Yeah, and I'm not
Sampled
sure
in
why.
Madonna's caught up. Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, in the last 8 or 9 months, suddenly out of nowhere, I was getting
Right.
that request.
I'm getting that too. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I have a group that was from Portugal. It's called Richeira, and it's Vamos a la Playa.
And that does really well where you live.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Madonna. Gotta play Vote.
Yeah, for the right crowd. That's a banger.
Yeah.
Prince with Kiss. If you're gonna have one Prince song at a wedding, have Kiss.
That's the only one I would play.
Yeah.
You get the Let's Go Crazy request once in a blue moon, but I think
If they're really cool, we'll do that at Erotic City or something. I mean,
you know what? The right crowd, Erotic City can kill.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
this one sounds weird, but again, this is a right crowd situation. Slave for You by Britney Spears.
Oh.
I'm sorry, it's not my turn. Go ahead, Casey.
Another one very big here for weddings is this also comes from Europe, and it's like a Brazilian samba mix of a lot of songs. It's called two-man sound, and it's called disco samba.
That sounds really familiar.
It goes. It's like a big medley compilation of the best samba tracks,
Robin.
and everybody dances like it's in night dance, no?
Well, a little bit Hispanic, or like Maure is listening to Fita Loca.
Yes.
Martin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Have that stuff. Let's see, where do I want to go with this? Let's go with you did that already. Those were good ones. We did that already.
It's
Anybody
difficult.
Britney Spears, hit me maybe one more time.
Yeah.
And what I found is that the people who want to do this, the girls have a routine to it. Like they did a cheer to it or something when they were in like junior high or something. You know what I mean?
Well, if you catch a hook, do the Miley Cyrus Party in the USA, and what she says, and Britney's on alone or Britney's on phone, whatever the line is, you kind of hook that, and then da na na na, you just drop "Hey Babe," you know. I mean, I've seen it done really well. I've done it okay a few times, and it still works. So you can get traction on that. I've got two, but they're both your artists, but I'm still going to say it because I think you need to have this at a good wedding. And that's Daft Punk, One More Time.
I like to play it.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
Did JC go?
no, it's Think get the party started.
Good. Excellent.
The whole time by the way, I'm not making fun of him, but I'm just inside laughing. Every time JC goes, this is really big here, and he names something that nobody understands, I'm just like, okay, maybe
Right.
he could be saying like,
So,
this is very big at Mexican weddings. Basura e blanco de sato. Oh, okay. Sure. Got to look that one up after the show.
Yeah.
yeah. It's a really big song here. I don't know. It's
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about this song when it first came out because all the kids were singing it and I didn't think it was appropriate. But I started thinking that these kids are getting married now and they probably remember their songs because all the kids were singing "It's Getting Hot in Here" or "It's Hot in Here."
I did that one.
Brian did that one.
By then,
Brian did that one by Nelly.
Okay. One time fire, right? Doesn't interrupt.
It's okay.
Called here. So I'm going to probably repeat myself now.
Well, you can always look at the chat because Steve's giving you a bunch of really good ones. If you get stuck.
I get stuck. Shake It Off.
All right.
That's
Good. That's the go-to Taylor Swift song.
Yes.
It's the one everybody wants. Perfect.
One I know.
It's the one we all know. It's the one they asked for. It's the one they actually dance to. So it's a really good choice.
Brian.
Yeah. What?
You.
No, me. Okay. So I guess I have to go now, huh? So let's do one more round.
okay.
And then we'll pause and find out where a tally is. So let's see. How about 50 Cent in the Club?
What?
Yeah.
How about Outcast? Hey Ya.
Nice.
Oh, gosh, I skipped that one because I
See?
It is the Pitbull and Mark Anthony, Rain Over Me.
That one didn't go
I'm
crazy.
familiar with that one.
You know, when it comes to Pitbull, though, the one that nobody's mentioned that I do really well with is Don't Stop the Party.
Yeah, that had a huge thing up here for a couple of years, and then I kind of moved away from it. And then Timber.
The Timber Fireball won't go away.
They won't go away. I still do. I mean, I'm probably as far as I know, the song is called Kulo.
Kulo, yeah.
Anthem.
That's his first one, I think.
People want to hear Time of Your Life, everything. I mean, he's still got a good enough catalog. You don't get Hotel Service anymore.
Yeah.
But
I do Gaucho.
You can pull most weddings, you can probably pull off 2 or 3 Pitbulls without any effort.
An Evening with Pitbull.
What it turns into sometimes.
Okay, Robin, last song.
I'm going to still want to sing. Because, yes, I love playing White Wedding by Billy Idol.
All right. That's really a good song. I used to play that one all the time. What's our total? How many songs have we given these DJs?
I think I might have this 1 or 2, but 1 and 2.
Robin's getting our tally here.
Business with me.
19, 20, 60 songs altogether.
60 songs. What is that? 5 hours?
Excuse me.
Oh.
Including me.
Yeah.
So we're up to 80.
Okay, you can do an event with 80 songs.
Yeah, you're fine. You're just gonna have to go approach the slower tracks. Because I don't know about you guys, but once dancing starts, I start on a slow song, I may play one more throughout the night. Slow songs for me, once the dinner's over, are because nobody's dancing.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of
Break
sets
into
anymore.
a slow set. No,
I don't do.
So-
I probably do 2.
you can get a good 2 or 3 hours of fast music out of this list, and then good luck for cocktail and dinner. You're going to be
All right.
slow
So what-
bangers for cocktail.
Okay. So with that being said, Jay, because I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Let's do one more round and do our best to fill in the blanks that we missed.
Okay.
Is that fair?
And I think it's more fair to say focus on cocktail and dinner.
I want you to. Okay, so I'll start. Okay, we're gonna focus on cocktail and dinner. Get some big ones in there. I'm gonna go with Frank Sinatra, "Fly Me to the Moon."
Good one. I'm going to go with Louis Armstrong, La Vie en Rose.
Which one?
La Vie en Rose.
Okay. JC, we're filling in blanks on this one.
You can go with it's Elvis Presley with I have forgotten the
And how fall in love with you?
Brian did that one.
that's a good one, but
Just Love Me Tender.
yeah.
Doesn't even know the songs.
Um,
Yellow's Rock, Hound Dog.
Yeah, that's okay.
Suspicious Mind.
I want you, Rainey.
I like more Suspicious Minds.
Suspicious mind. Yeah.
You can do that for cocktail.
Robin. You have a nice cocktail song?
Eric Clapton, wonderful.
It's a nice slow song too. You know, the one I was thinking about that I actually champion quite a bit. I don't play it all the time, but if I've got a couple out there in their 70s or close to 80, this song makes them freaky, guaranteed every time. White people, okay? And that would be Engelbert Humperdinck, "After the Lovin'."
Oh, yes.
It's a belly rubbing song for the geriatric crowd.
Yeah.
Everybody in the 50s like, huh?
That's niche specific.
It's really good though.
Oh yeah, but it's niche specific.
It's got that whole Lawrence Welk thing going for it.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
It's way old school.
Yes.
I like putting people on their ear a little bit. So I'm going to go Nina Simone, "Sugar in My Bowl."
Oh, wow.
Puts them on their ear pretty fast.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, is this about? I'm like, probably.
No. Yes.
Yeah, no.
No.
Hey, I don't write the songs.
You got another one for us, JC? Fill in the blanks.
I like a lot let me see. You could put Ed Sheeran with Perfect.
Okay. Robin, one more.
Van Morrison, Brown Eyed Girl.
Nice. Now, I don't know if you remember what all we talked about tonight, but just real quick, in the last few minutes we have here, what did we miss? What areas didn't we hit very well?
I don't think we did dinner very well.
I don't think we did Motown very well.
Yeah, I don't.
And that,
Yeah.
But again, dinner's so specific to the clientele.
Right.
It's like if somebody came to me and if we gave them this list and said, "What should I do about dinner or cocktail?" I would probably say, "Here's a instrumental guitar CD that's got Craig Chikisho, Tommy Emmanuel, Brian Lars, different guitar players doing instrumentals that you could get away with for dinner because it's a little quieter."
Yeah.
Or even, I've had in the last couple of years, I've had people request Vitamin Strings for dinner,
Sure.
and just
I've done a lot of that.
Or you can play Voice Avenue regular channel that there are good new music, but it's instrumental, it's more light.
Now, if we were to be honest, to quote our friend Jay, I don't think people are going to railroad you or start throwing like rotten vegetables at you if you screw up dinner music. I do think if you screw up the dance music, they're going to get mad at you though.
Yeah, I think so. And I think we've covered enough of we have a couple of the newer tracks. Yeah, there's areas we're lacking in.
We were light on country. We were light on Motown.
Yeah, we were. But
I think.
what are you playing at a wedding for faster Motown?
Ain't no mountain high enough, Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell.
Yeah, but I'll play that early sometimes. For me, it's not a great dance track.
It's a great dance track. It's theatrical at the beginning, and then the chorus they go crazy. It's like that. It's almost
but it's
thing.
Like I said, for me, it's always an earlier example. Like I'm into more of the dancier dance tracks later.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I'll start with Stevie Wonder, Signed, Sealed, Delivered,
which we didn't mention.
No, we didn't mention Stevie Wonder at all.
I thought I thought Robin mentioned like something like maybe she didn't. I thought
I don't think so. Maybe, but I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I mean,
Motown's a funny vibe. I mean, I did Al Green,
He did Al Green, and
Love and Happiness.
Aretha Franklin, none of which are Motown, but they're in the same vibe.
I consider them Motown.
Yeah, most people do.
Like we could have done Sugar Pie, Four Tops,
Can't help myself.
Things like that.
No, the only time they're gonna call you out,
girl.
The only time they're gonna call you out, like I just called you out, is when they're from Detroit. And I know this because it's happened to me before. Because they know what artists lived there and which ones didn't.
Right.
And they will call you out on it.
Good for them.
And we're only 6 hours away, so it's right. I do with those folks sometimes.
So you're gonna run in like when I say Motown, or if I said I was gonna play an hour of Motown, I know who's from Detroit, but I also know what I'm gonna mix in that's not from Detroit that I consider to be Motown.
No, I understand that, and I do the same thing.
It's almost like when you say, "Oh, you play some R&B."
Yeah,
I mean, we could spend the next week naming R&B artists, and if you look at new R&B artists, it's shocking to me how some of them to me are rappers, but they're considered R&B artists.
Right.
So it's kind of like, oh, okay. You take a lot of latitude as a DJ sometimes in categorizing.
Well, I think it was an interesting show. It was something fun to do. It was a fun exercise. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. So we'll come back with another idea next week. And I'm never going to suggest they're good ideas. There's just ideas. So we'll do our best. It's like we always do. We'll see you next time.